Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Brothership. I'm Mike, your host, and as has become the norm, my good buddy Mark is joining us again for episode 6, I think, 6 of this Shining Force 2 Let's Play.
I just couldn't stay away. Shining Force is too much fun.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, no worries. We've obviously talked extensively about how this is like one of your favorite games, so
Yeah, it really is. So this is like, I would spend the entire day just playing and chatting about this game because it's just such a blast to me and so much nostalgia and just so much fun. So I enjoy it and it's fun to go through it again.
Yeah, well, that's good because we should like bank a few episodes today then and do like 3 or 4 hours in a row.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but okay. I take back everything I said.
Yeah, you can always tell, like, it's one of those things where like you don't, if you haven't done it before, you don't really think about how draining it is to just sit and talk about a video game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard when, I don't know how you do it when you're on your own because it's like you have to divert your focus. You have to kind of split your brain into two and be both like playing and paying attention and then also figuring out topics to talk about and keep the thing moving,
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired skill. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and yeah, you can definitely tell because sometimes I will, and I've joked about it before with our tiny audience. I've joked before about how sometimes I will actually like record a few episodes in a row because of my recording setup is so terrible that if I get it working correct, double attack, come on. If I get it working smoothly enough for a while, like I want to try to maximize that. And you can definitely tell, like, I'm usually pretty good for 2 episodes, but if I try to go for a third one, like that's always a mistake.
Yeah, there's a certain limit to how much of that kind of thing you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely have the same thing, like, because I'm a teacher, and, like, teaching back-to-back classes, like, it just totally drains you,
Yeah.
Unless, if you have breaks in between, that's one thing. But if you try to, like, literally string them together, that could be, it just gets exhausting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, because it's they can let me do... Oh, I'm just trying to heal him, not speaking of getting distracted. Yeah, because it's especially for a lot of video game stuff, I don't feel like a lot of people who are super into talking about retro games. I'm gonna make a wild assumption. I'm gonna say that a lot of people who are into talking extensively about retro games are probably not huge extroverts. And so it just like it takes. Oh, nice. He retaliated. He did double attacks back to the goblin that had done double attacks.
Oh, nice. Revenge.
Yeah, his come up hoisted by his own petard.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I mean, a lot of like, it's interesting, and you mentioned a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if this was on, while you were recording or not, but that sometimes having like 3 people seems like the ideal number to keep a conversation moving.
Yeah.
And I think it helps always if one of those people is an extrovert. Like, I don't know, have you ever watched like Day 9 or Mostly Walking, that series?
No.
So they go through, it's 3 guys and they go through old, like, it's kind of like PC era, like King's Quest style games, like point-and-click adventures.
Yeah. Okay.
And Day 9's pretty popular. He has his own following and everything, but he's very extroverted, and so he will always kind of he's a good improviser. He keeps things moving and flowing, And the other 2 are more there for like color commentary in a certain way, And they're also very good, and the 3 of them I think work well together, but. It does take, I think, a mix of personalities.
Yeah. I think that might be why some of the episodes that I've done with Paul and John have been a little bit of a struggle sometimes, because, like, you've got 3, like, hardcore introverts there.
Yeah, that can be difficult. I mean, I would say that I'm naturally an introvert, but teaching has taught me to learn how to be kind of an extrovert.
Oh, yeah.
Or to fake it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's you just have to kind of be okay with a little bit going out of your shell sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've definitely gotten very good at faking it. I've had some of my employees sometimes when I've talked about being an introvert be like, "What? No, like you're always so on." And I was like, "Yeah." And as soon as I close my door when I'm back in my house by myself, I just like collapse into a pile.
Well, that's the thing. I think people don't realize that for introverts, like all that socializing just takes like twice as much energy.
Right.
And it does leave you completely like a husk of yourself when you're done for the day.
Yeah. You kind of look like that guy that drank from the wrong grail in Last Crusade.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, so by the way, I have some Team Brothership lore updates for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I asked my brother. And he also did not remember the name Team Brothership, but he did remember playing baseball. And he remembered getting hit in the face with a ball that day.
That's what I was going to say. He doesn't remember, but if I'm remembering correctly, he took at least 2 bad drives to the head that day. So
it's so funny because I totally forgot that, but he at least remembered that much. So
that... Because we were gonna play. Oh God, that's right. We were gonna play baseball against a bunch of priests, and like then they
what?
Yeah. Then they like backed out at the last second, so we just like split up our team into 2
also,
separate.
That sounds like a sweet Shining Force 2 spinoff, where you're like 2 teams playing. Like one is all priests and the other is a baseball team.
Well, Camelot that made Shining Force, they still exist, and they primarily make sports games nowadays.
Is that right? No,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there could be Shining Force Ball or something.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. I mean, of all the sports games, real-time strategy might kind of work for baseball because it's so slow.
Right. Yeah.
Like you could kind of see it working.
Well, that's
in a weird way.
Yeah. Oh, I knew I meant to heal somebody. Yeah, whatever. He's fine. How close? Actually, I shouldn't say that. How close are these guys? They're still pretty far away. Yeah, I've talked with John before about how like that's probably the reason why the only sport I particularly care for is baseball, because it's like it's the sport for people who much prefer like tactical thinking to like actual athleticism.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I drove down to my parents' house yesterday, and on the way down I spent a while listening to the way down and back. I spent a while listening to the Dollop, the sort of like political history podcast. But I was listening to like all of their baseball episodes and their like wacky baseball history.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard that podcast before. In fact, it's really funny because like I don't know about you, but I didn't get into podcasts until really recently, like last year.
Oh, wow.
And it was because of my brother, because my brother was he was really into it for quite a while, and it just always seemed so odd to me, but now I'm kind of hooked on them, and I'm always looking for recommendations of good podcasts.
Well, the Dollop's pretty good. I mean, if you are very left-leaning politically and you enjoy history.
Okay, gotcha. So, that sounds like a good fit, yeah.
Yeah.
Peter is still on AI in this battle, huh?
He is, yeah, and I wish he wasn't. I need to get him into the fray, because I having edited like the past episodes, he starts hitting really, really hard, like almost right out the gate. And you're definitely starting to see a little bit of a division in like damage output with various characters, and like Peter is definitely one that you can tell is like pulling out in front, and so we need
even though he's not really contributing a whole lot right now, he just he levels up so easily.
Yeah. Also, Bowie is like slaughtering people as well.
Yeah.
But we're probably a little over leveled for this battle, to be honest.
Bowie will be on the upswing for a while, and then he kind of gets handicapped by the sword for a little while. around the promotion time, I think.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get a whole lot of sword upgrades, and then toward the end of the game, he's really strong again.
Yeah, well, because he gets some kind of enchanted weapon towards the end of the game, right? He's your
Yeah, he gets
standard hero
I think it's called the Force Sword or the Chaos Breaker. I can't remember which one it is in this game.
Yeah,
I get it confused because it's the same thing in Shining Force 1.
Yeah, we should talk about that a smidgen, I suppose. Is that like, I don't even necessarily mean this as a criticism, but the two Shining Force games have a lot in common to the point that I do often kind of mix them up.
I think that in some respects, this game, you can view it as just an improved and, iterated version of the original Shining Force.
Yeah.
Like, it really is the same mechanic.
Yeah.
But this game is just so much more. It's more developed in terms of storyline. It has open world elements. The graphics and music are way better. But they play very similarly. And I know there's a lot of people out there who actually really prefer Shining Force 1 to this game. And I kind of understand that too, because Shining Force 1 has the gameplay is good. It's a little bit more challenging, I think, and I think some people respond to that.
Yeah, I think you're... Wow. Yeah, speaking of...
Nice.
Not keeping pace. This game is a lot... I think that's a really good way of phrasing it, is iterative. Because this game, in a lot of ways, is kind of like what Earthbound is to the original Mother. Like, like Earthbound's a really, really good role-playing game. I did a Let's Play of that already for the channel. But if you play that first and then you try to go back and play the original Mother on the NES, like it just you feel the lack of everything that Earthbound added.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, this game, it also has just some kind of quality of life upgrades and stuff like that. Like, for example, the automatic passing, right? If you pick up an item and you have too much stuff in your hands, it will pass it automatically to the next available player, which in Shining Force, it won't do that.
Oh, really?
Which is really aggravating, right?
Yeah.
Because the inventory is so, the inventory management in this game is kind of, I would say, one of the weakest points.
Yeah.
But it's better here than it is in Shining Force.
Yeah. Yeah. See, since I have only played the Game Boy Advance version, I think a lot of the quality of life improvements that they added in this one, they then carried that forward into Shining Force. What did they call it? It's like the Return of Dark Dragon or something like that.
Okay, right.
If you ever get a chance, you should try that version. It's very solid.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, the last time I played it, which version did I play? I think it was the Sega Genesis collection on PS4 that has it.
Okay.
Which was pretty good, except the audio was weird, and I'm not sure if that had to do with the way it was ported or the TV I was using. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm actually playing this. I mentioned it, I think, on one of the earlier episodes, but it was before you were on. I'm playing this on the Sega Genesis collection on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
So,
right.
Did we ever... I think you and I have talked about this before. This is the only enemy in this battle that actually poses any kind of a threat.
Right.
So... I have a cartridge of Shining Force 2 that I picked up at some point, because when you first kind of sold me on it, I played it via emulator because I was a college student, and then a few years later I found a Genesis cartridge and picked that up, and I played through that once, and then at some point, this was when I think I was out of college. See, you don't want to stand here right now. This is
No,
the
I was
strategic thinking. I was
move
almost
him back. Yeah.
I was almost gonna put him like kind of off to the side, but it's like
He's toast.
Yeah, this lady will absolutely smoke him if he stands
Yeah.
there, because there's that one spot gap. Peter, get your ass into the fight. Let's see. I think I have enough oomph to kill this guy before he gets his next turn, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, so that would have been when I was out of college at that point. So my brother would have been in college, and I went to visit my parents over, like, oh, damn it.
If you kill the archer, is the battle over?
I don't think so, but I guess we'll find out.
Oh, maybe it's the goblin, or maybe it's nobody. I can't remember with this battle.
Yeah, I was, trying to refresh my brain with some walkthroughs occasionally, and they mentioned like battles having bosses, but I don't think most of them, unless they're like special characters. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind. Guess we didn't need all
yeah,
that.
there are a couple random ones. You can't even predict which guy it is.
Whoops. Well, never mind then. I was wrong.
Oh well.
Been waiting for you. Who cares? Does no response. Just into this tiny little hillside town. So what I was saying, so I brought this game I brought my Genesis and Shining Force to my brother's house, or my parents' house, because my brother was staying there. Actually, I might hold this story just so we can have this interaction. Volcanon's waiting for us. Uh-oh. I mean, we did just kill a bunch of dudes on the way up the mountain, so... Devils? He's surprised, even though... Well, he was hanging so far back from the fight, maybe he didn't realize what was going on.
Yeah, they were down the mountain.
Yeah.
And he couldn't see. I mean, you'd think they would send scouts, they're birds, but...
Yeah. Strong raid broke Volcanon's sacred barrier. You think?
Oh, the devils. These guys are a little slow.
Yeah.
I do like the animation. I like that they pulled back for a second and then like regrouped and started heading out. That was cool.
Like they were swooping up to
Yeah. Okay, but
we'll go and make sure like they have no faith.
Just in case. Nods. We're in Poke Village to patrol. Well, I won't spoil.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hooray. Can't wait.
Okay, so before we see King Beto, what was your cartridge story?
Oh, yeah. So my brother at that time was like really into MMOs, and so he would tend to just like lock himself in his room all day and just play like World of Warcraft. And so I hadn't really been hanging out with him that much. So but I went home, I brought the Genesis with me, I set it up, and I plugged in Shining Force 2, and I was like, oh, hey, this is a lot like those games that you and I would play when we were kids, because, he would sit there and watch while I played like Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger or things like that. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, all right. So he sat and he watched, and he was like, oh, this is really cool, actually. And over the span of like 3 or 4 days, we just like went through the whole game. And it was this magical kind of time travel moment where it was like we were kids again. And, he was watching me play some role-playing game and was like doing color commentary and like cheering me on. And we talked through all the different like characters and character classes and things. And it was really, really fun. And it was so good. And then we got, you'll know this. I think it was like 3 battles from the end where you fight... I can't remember his name, but he's one of like the major generals. I think we're actually going to be meeting him soon. But it was like three.
Gaship, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, the kind of goblin-looking guy.
Yeah.
So I think that's. He's talking about foreshadowing. I think that's like 3 or 4 battles before the end, and I finished the battle, and like while the cutscene was playing out, the game all of a sudden froze up, and I was like, "Oh, damn it!" And because I was thinking I'm gonna have to replay this stupid boss fight all over again. And I tried a few things, but I couldn't get the cartridge to I couldn't get it to unfreeze. So I finally was like, oh, well, we'll have to just do the battle over again. So I reset the console, and the game booted back up, and I went to load my save, and it wasn't there.
Oh, no.
Whatever had happened, whether it was like some little power surge or something, it had damaged the battery, and the game just like wouldn't save anymore. And I was like, no. And my brother's just like, well, I guess that's the end of that. And then he immediately stood up, went into his room, shut the door, and played World of Warcraft for the rest of the time I was there. And it was just like, it was a horrible feeling.
That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's literally the worst.
Yeah, so.
Creed is the last greater devil to survive the war.
Oh, I love those guys.
Who, the greater devils?
Creed.
Oh, Creed.
Yeah. Arms wide open. There was a time I
couldn't even think of a song in my head, but I heard
yeah,
like the 90s like voice.
Yeah, the like rock. Pearl Jam kind of
Pearl Jammy rock, whatever.
Yeah. There was a few years back, you texted me that you were playing this game with your son, or you texted me that you were playing this game with your son, and I was like, oh, that's super cool. And then like a few days later, you texted me, like without the context of that you were at the Creed Manor, and I like wasn't even thinking Shining Force. I was like, someplace like where the band Creed lives. What?
Oh my gosh, like Graceland or something.
Yeah.
Like a theme park oriented around the band Creed.
So I wrote you back like is Scott Stapp like waiting your table or something like that, and you were just like, what are you talking about?
And I immediately threw my phone into the ocean. That's really funny though. I'd forgotten that exchange.
Yeah.
All right, how are we doing on weapons here?
Yeah, that's what I was checking. I think we're at a point where a few folks can get an upgrade.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even check. Yeah, I mean that was better than whatever she was swinging around. I think this is better for them too. I think both of my. Oh no, they both have. Well, I guess they both have them. Yeah. Oh shucks. I think he has that too. I have not been paying. Oh no, that's an upgrade for him. I really haven't been paying attention to like what people are swinging around. That's definitely an upgrade for Chester, though.
This is again a place where this game is just very cumbersome.
Yeah.
With just buying and selling items, it's just a lot of in and out of menus.
Yeah, I think he has that.
With Chester, I actually like to keep a spear on him.
Yeah.
You know, because there's some situations where you really need the range. You could actually switch weapons in battle too.
Yep. I think I did that with one of the early battles.
That's something I really didn't know until I don't know the umpteenth time I played this game that you could even do. It's interesting because Shining Force CD actually plays with that mechanic a lot more. Like there are some battles where you have to switch equipment within battles.
Huh. I mean,
which you don't really have to do in this game.
Right, no. Outside of, I'm selling this stupid angel wing just so I can clear an inventory slot so I can buy him a new weapon. Yeah, it is a little tedious. Let's see. I guess that's pretty good. So I think I just need to buy Slade a new weapon. He was hit. I don't know. We kind of talked through the whole fight, but I don't know if you notice he's hitting like really, really hard right now.
I actually wasn't even really paying attention to the battles, so but I'm not surprised.
It just steamrolled right through. Yeah, no, it's not. It wasn't one of the more exciting encounters until I accidentally killed the boss too early.
I mean, this inventory system is cumbersome, but I actually really like the visual menus. Like, it's interesting because that main menu having the 4 icons, the flashing animated icons, is cool. It's still a little different from the norm.
Yeah, no, it's I like the graphical interface of this game.
What's up, boy?
It's definitely a little more dynamic than like Final Fantasy in that regard.
Yeah.
Where Final Fantasy, just everything is text based.
It's all text.
Where actually all of our characters are at I think level 14 or 15, so we're not
great.
too far away from being able to be promoted. Although I will probably delay that.
Yeah, I think with this game it's good to wait until like level 30 at least.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want your team to, the way the leveling works in this game, maybe you've already talked about this in the podcast, is that
a little bit.
Yeah, you can promote them at 20, but they will continue to get gains all the way up to like level 40 if you wait to promote them.
Right. Yeah.
And then they will, add their promoted advancements on that. So you can really max out your guys if you wait to.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think, unless
Birdmen today.
Yeah. Well, this was
what's going on with Birdmen today? In my day, Birdmen didn't live in houses with oak flooring. We lived in nests.
There was at my work we had some kind of like Audubon magazine and a subscription to that, and there was one day that I was walking by the shelf and there was just an issue with this like huge owl with like giant eyes on the front, and the issue just had giant splash text saying "Bird Secrets" like right across the title, the front of the magazine.
You look at it, you're just like, ah. My question about Birdmen today is that about the entire species, or is that a men's health magazine, like as opposed to Bird Women?
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. I guess I was the extensive amount of time I thought about that 2-second blurb of text, but I was thinking it was more like a men's health kind of magazine.
Okay. Tips to impress the bird ladies.
Yeah. It's just full of horrible Birdmen pickup artist articles. That's what I was looking for. Oh,
nice. That's a good item.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who...
There's a few good items in this building. I have not been paying attention as you've been exploring.
There's a weird thing too here. Isn't there like a sort of odd interaction that you have to have with one of the NPCs, and then like way later in the game he joins your party?
Yeah, there's 2 things you have to do. One of them is an interaction in this building, and then you have to do something outside too.
Right. Yeah.
And then he'll join your team, and he's literally probably the worst character. He's not as bad as Kiwi. But
yeah,
he's up there.
Yeah, because doesn't he like he's like already promoted when he shows up, and so something like that.
Yeah, he's a Birdman, and he's just really weak. He's just not good.
Well, the Greater Devil was very strong.
But
we talked a little bit about it last time, but the translation in this game is reasonably solid. There's a few little weird bits that you mentioned, but as far as like being able to understand what's going on and like the characters' personalities, it's pretty solid.
As far as JRPGs from this era, it's pretty darn good. The one place where it is not good is in terms of they did not proofread, because there are like multiple really embarrassing typos throughout the entire game.
There they all go. Decorate your nest.
Okay. And that's a bit lame.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
like
put a little more effort into it.
that's like fetish pornography to the bird people.
Oh God! I was thinking it was like an auto, like a kind of equivalent to like some kind of like car and driver, like Wings and Feathers.
Yeah.
But-
Maybe. Yeah.
I think your interpretation's probably spot on.
Yeah. Creepy bird perverts over there. Just. Ugh. But you have to go to the king's chambers to look at it, so
Right.
you really have to be committed.
It's a royal magazine.
Yeah.
Peter, my friend, how was your journey? Let me introduce my friend. This is Bowie. He's from Grand's End.
Astral got here before we did.
I think it's the reverse.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah. Astral is like took the bullet train to to Volcanon.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that was our rat.
Whoops.
Yep. He's
Wah wah.
he's right here if you want to talk to him. That's actually one thing that I sort of, because Slade is so important in the first third of the game, or maybe fourth of the
Right.
game. And then you never talk to him again, but they could have done something cool with.
Yeah.
It's a problem that you have in all these games with big parties, like the Suikoden games too, where it's like you meet the character and then you never speak with.
Yeah. It makes a little more sense because they kind of do that in like Fire Emblem or in Final Fantasy Tactics or in Tactics Ogre, because those games all have permadeath, where in this game, like, nobody can ever die, so they're all still ostensibly around, and like Sarah and Chester and folks will pop up occasionally, like in the story to just like spout off a line or two. But yeah, I think it's just the size of the party.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that they have little things they can say in the HQ and things like that, you don't really interact with your party.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but for Slade it would have been neat because he's just a cool character, and B, he played such an important role in the, getting the story.
Right. Peter's an interesting character because, like, he's friends with all the Birdmen, but he's not a Birdman. He's like, he's
It's true. He's the only Phoenix, right?
Yeah, he's like an outsider. Do you remember where that dude is that we have to talk to get that, or is that after this conversation?
I think it's after this conversation.
Okay.
I think if you go... Yeah, I think you go up here and you're not able to fight this battle quite yet.
You know what I'm going to do, too? I'm going to give the quick ring to... I don't know. Who's a good... Probably Sarah, right? Because we want her to have more turns.
Sure.
She'll have to unequip the...
You can see... You probably know this already, but if you press right or left, you can see all their stats.
Oh, yeah.
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 So you can actually see who has like the lowest agility.
It's Kiwi. Peter. Maze is pretty low too, but I think it's more important for Sarah to be faster. This is a cool area. It's got some neat music.
It looks really great, and music's cool too.
Devils.
Oh, this part. Oh, you got to talk to Volcanon. I forgot.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, that's right. He's like a big statue.
Yeah. I guess this is a statue of Volcanon, but somehow it contains his spirit.
It's kind of like makes me think of like Disney's Hercules, where they'd go to the temple and the Zeus statue would come to life and talk to Hercules.
Right.
That's probably what that movie was ripping off. This.
Yeah. Hey, there's a typo.
Did I just skip over it, or there's one?
No,
here?
you're on it right now. Read the sentence carefully.
Oh yeah. See, my brain just autocorrects all of that stuff. I just skim right over it.
It's really like little stuff, but some of them are funny though.
Yeah.
I think as you get further into the game, it gets worse and worse because whoever like localized it was probably just like, Jesus, I can't finish this.
Yeah, they were running out of time. They were like, you got 2 weeks. If you've ever read the stories of like the early Final Fantasy games and how they were programmed, it's like buck wild. The majority of the programming for the original Final Fantasy was done by one Iranian guy that was living in California at the time. Like the Japanese, like it's really wacky. And they were like, oh, you've got like 2 weeks to do this. And he was like a programming genius. So he did it, but it was like the amount of time that they gave him was absolutely absurd. And that's why there's like so many bugs in that game, because like, yeah, it was one dude who programmed.
I think all these games were produced on really tight schedules.
Yeah.
Some of them just barely shipped.
Yeah.
And so it's no surprise that they have problems and errors and glitches and stuff.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No, I'm just talking through the text. Oh, damn it. Bird God's pissed at us. Yeah, again, it was our rat man. Some real prejudicial thinking here.
Guess so, yeah. They have to solve this by themselves.
Oh no. So we get a solo the rest of the game just to impress this big bird statue.
It's their destiny. What's the deal with the broken egg on the ground but in front of Volcanon?
I don't know.
Is that the thing from which he hatched?
That's what I'm wondering. That's like supposed to be representative.
He hatched there and he's never moved since.
Yeah.
And nobody bothered to clean it up.
Yeah, it's a real hikikomori.
What does that mean?
It's the people in Japan that just like never leave their room.
Oh, okay.
It's like a real thing, like a decent sized chunk of the population. It's like younger people, usually men, but not always, just like shut down or just like I'm not engaging with the world anymore.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's a lot of fantasy tropes being thrown around here.
That's right.
It's like real mom energy. I don't want to see you again until you defeat that dark god.
The Volcanon!
Yeah.
That's right, Peter.
Oh.
He is.
All right, now he's official.
Yeah, baby.
All right, but he's like 4 levels behind everybody, which is annoying.
That's all right. He'll catch up in no time.
That's true. All right, let's get out of here. This guy's a turd. Yeah, you literally just told me.
Wait, did he tell you anyway?
No, this is a different
Oh,
thing.
this is just other related text that he wanted
Yeah.
to. He's just like, but I want to tell you about the Phoenix. Please stop. Listen. I have to talk.
It's all I do. Sit here and talk about the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Luke's pretty cool.
Luke is cool. He's unfortunately kind of like not the greatest fighter, but he is pretty useful in certain battles.
His maneuverability is helpful.
Absolutely, yeah.
North Parmesia, home of Parmesan cheese. Well, that blows. Yep.
Last time I played, I answered no.
What did
just to see what would happen. Yeah, he just says basically like, "Oh, well, you know, I get that. I mean, I guess we're screwed." And then you have to go back to him and say yes.
Yeah, it's the but thou must of Dragon Quest.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice.
Oh, we're going to Creed's mansion. I can't wait to hear those sick 90s guitar licks. Tell the mayor to prepare a raft. All right. Oh, here
we're on our own. There you go. There's the little guy.
This is the guy. Oh, there he goes, plummeting to his death. No.
That's funny.
And that's as effective as he is as a combatant later in the
Yeah,
game.
pretty much. Kneel before King Beat. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What is this guy, like a comedian? What kind of enterprise are you running here, King Beto, where your servants are just like, kneel before the king? Just joshing with you.
Well, he's standing right next to Wings and Feathers, so...
That's a good point. There's some weird stuff going on in this bird kingdom.
Well, their god is kind of a jerk, so I guess that makes sense.
Turns out.
I don't think there's anything else I need to do on the way. Oh, did I talk to that person? I don't remember. Oh, sorry. I don't think there's anything else I have to do here, right?
No, I know there were a couple items in here, but I haven't been paying attention. If maybe you got everything.
I think the only thing I found was the quick ring. I checked all the
I feel like there's something else. Did you go downstairs? Or is that the first floor?
I think that's down to the first floor, because I think we're... yeah, I think
whatever it is, it's. I don't think it's hidden. I think there's something in a barrel or something like that.
Yeah, the quick ring was in the barrel on the first floor, I think.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I somehow remember something else. At any rate, you could always come back here too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if I forget, I'll come back. I did search all the jars and everything, so...
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't think there was a mithril here or anything. All right, now we have to go... Is it here? Don't we have to...
the other side.
Right, because we got to do something with the bird kid, right?
You got to walk into that one of those bush niches there, like down. Yeah, down there.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
There we go. Yeah. That doesn't look safe. Just gonna toss my baby into the air on the cliffside. Ah, Bowie's
right
killed.
on.
This guy becomes the hero from now on. Oh, that was that. So yeah, if you
That's
don't,
cool.
if
Yeah.
you don't do that, he never joins your party later.
Right. And there we go.
It's a
And
tragic
we come back.
loss.
He will just, I think, fly to us at a random point later in the story and join up.
Yeah, yeah. It's a total like Chrono Cross, random stranger.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, I'll fight to the death. Oh no.
Oh, I hate this battle.
Oh no. Oh,
You're dead.
that was abrupt. No more funny business. That jokester from before just slowly backs into a building. Ah, here he is.
Nice.
Protecting Adler. You.
We know why he's there. Went to go
Yeah.
get a raft. Weren't you paying attention, Peter?
Everybody here is taking a lot of shots to the head, so
Good point. Oh, man. Nice.
Geralt the wife man.
And when he gets promoted, it's WFBR, which I always thought was Wolf Bro. But it turns out it's Wolf Baron.
Right. I mean, Wolf Bro's better.
Yeah, totally. All right.
Don't forget
and
me. And
there
he's
we go.
immediately bludgeoned unconscious.
You shall die.
All right. What's it look like?
This
here?
battle is surprisingly aggravating, but I think you're leveled up enough that you'll be okay. But the zombies hit really hard.
Yeah, I was gonna just check what they're. Ooh, yeah, 32. That is. Well, that guy's at 30. What are the? Because the hobgoblins. Yeah, that's quite a bit harder than the hobgoblins. They weren't doing much damage. This guy hit pretty hard last battle, 28. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is one that can be a little tricky. When I last played this on the harder difficulty, it was really annoying.
There's a lot of dudes here. Now this guy.
You don't have to kill everybody in this battle. There's one of them is a boss. It's either the mage or the monk. I can't remember.
I mean, this
And
guy.
actually, it's not a bad idea
to
unless you want to get all your experience.
farm guys, yeah. Just have my mage charge out in front blindly and my healer. Now I really like Geralt. I always end up using him. He's a little bit of a glass cannon.
Yeah, but he hits hard.
Yeah.
And he's got good mobility. He's pretty versatile.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like he's one of the stronger attackers once you've got him all leveled up.
Yeah. And you don't have to buy weapons for him, which
Right.
is nice.
Yeah, any of the characters who... Oh, I should check what their range of motion is. 5. That's not that bad. I feel like the danger with this battle is probably accidentally spreading out your team too much, because there's a lot of guys here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and as you get further in, they can swarm toward you.
Right. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen is I'm going to hit certain choke points and they're all just going to like come flying in. To any of these guys, the zombies don't, but to any of the, oh crap. That'll teach me. Alright, he's still got a ways off though. Kiwi will rescue everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, and Peter's, that's right, Peter's controllable now.
Oh, glorious Peter.
Yeah, we gotta get him leveled up pretty fast.
Can fly all over the battlefield and do a ton of damage.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to take these guys out first. Kazan's damage output is falling a little bit comparatively.
I mean, the spells are kind of locked in a certain damage range. So Blaze 1 will never do, more than 6 or 7, right? So it's just it takes a while to get Blaze 3 at 4. You're stuck on Blaze 2 for a long time.
Yeah, and the enemies are usually relatively careful about not clumping up too much.
Yeah.
Wow, he walloped him.
Hey, he's hitting pretty hard.
Yeah, that's harder than I was expecting. Jaha should be able to finish him off, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Wow,
nice.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, you're. I think your guys are pretty well leveled for this battle.
Yeah. It's just the volume of. Oh, no, he can't do anything. I need to make sure Peter gets enough experience. He needs to level up quite a bit.
The thing with Peter is, like, he's easy to level up because he can almost always just swoop in for the kill.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's not impeded by the terrain, so it's easy.
Oh, he did get a... How did he get 2 attacks before Slade got 1? I think I'm actually gonna feed that guy to Peter, though. You know what? This thing can move, though. I bet I'm already too close to... Oh, he's only 5, so... Yeah, so everybody's still out of range of him.
The weird thing about Shining Force CD is that because there's no towns, and they wanted to include, like, secret items, they're all hidden on the battlefields.
Oh, that's right. I should start checking these guys.
Yeah, there might be some things here. But even, like, and I think there's a couple secret characters too that are hidden in the battlefield. If you, like, check a certain bush, you'll find oh gosh. That's the weirdest looking dodge.
Yeah. We'll have QE take him on then. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I remember doing it. It's obviously been quite a while since I played, Oh,
well, his defense is pretty good.
Yeah. What's her attack spell? Let's see if I can get him with that.
Nice.
Not a ton of experience for her, but that's probably fine. Alright, so do we want to... I don't think we actually want to split our team. Like, I don't think we want to send anybody this way. I think it makes sense for everybody to just go down the main stairs.
Yeah.
I have a feeling as we get closer, these guys will probably try to rush in, and we can just pick them off. But we'll see. You did make me think, though. I do want to check all these guys for items. Because I think there are, at some point soon, there's going to start to be some guys that have stuff.
Yeah, I guess not in this battle, though.
Yeah. I don't think the zombies have anything. Actually, how close is... He's a little close. This way. I have a feeling these guys are going to start rushing over as we get closer to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still out of range. Oh, well.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah.
Oh, so
wow.
weak.
Does Jaha have really high defense? I hadn't really been keeping a close eye on their stats.
His defense is pretty solid, but not like through the roof. I think you're just fairly well leveled up. I mean,
Yeah.
Geralt joined you at 13, so I guess that's roughly where the game expects you to be.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit higher.
Yeah. The other problem with mages, is like Kazan, is Blaze is awesome, but the rest of his spells just suck.
Do you usually, because he can get promoted into like a sorcerer or something?
Yeah, I
or-
would. I promote him to a sorcerer because I think he just does a lot better.
Yeah. What's with this guy with all of his triple turns?
It's just because honestly, like his strong point is Blaze. He gets Muddle, which is useless.
Yeah.
What else does he have? I can't remember. He has something else.
Is it like Detox or something? No, that's Sarah. Muddle,
Dispel, which is also pretty useless to be honest. And then I can't remember what his fourth spell is.
All right, do I take out this guy or do I tank that zombie? I kind of want the zombie. I think he's in range. I think he can hit all these people. Yeah.
Go for the zombie. Plus, you kind of trapped him in that area too, so he's not going to be able to come for you guys. Chester will be fine.
Yeah. Here we go.
There we go.
He should be able to
Do
take him
it.
out.
Full
Perfect.
power.
Just a big old punch right in the face. Let's see.
The in-game, the in-battle animations are cool, and I like the way that Geralt looks. He looks a bit like he's out of some kind of backwater like Bavarian town or something. The way he's dressed,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then when he's promoted, he looks really cool.
He does. Yeah, he's definitely another one where he goes from being like, "Oh, damn it! I thought I was far enough back." Yikes! That's a little bit of a hard hit. I'm kind of surprised that those guys didn't try to more aggressively engage.
Yeah.
They're still hanging back.
They're just chilling out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit pretty hard. I mean, it's not going to impact Chester much at all, but
No.
Kiwi to the
Run
rescue.
away!
Yeah. Doing nothing. Yeah,
I did something!
Yeah.
No, you didn't, Kiwi. No, you didn't.
There we go. Wow, he walloped him. All right, can Kazan? I might have to do level 2 to get him.
You got enough MP. Go for it.
Yeah.
I am.
As much as like, so your characters can't like, as much as like there's always a chance to grind levels, unlike with Fire Emblem, you can definitely screw yourself where you haven't leveled somebody up enough and they're at a battle and they just like can't do anything anymore and you can't go back. You can always replay the fights in Shining Force, but if your guy gets too weak where he just can't deal damage to the current crop of enemies, like they won't be able to get enough experience from the fight to like level up. You have to then start to like really carefully time it.
Right, and so the best kind of general strategy is to just make sure that you're kind of leveling everybody up simultaneously, which gets harder and harder as you get further into the game because your party gets so big.
Right.
But it is possible for people to kind of pull away from the pack or get left behind, and then it's just too annoying to level certain characters up.
Ugh, I can already tell this is gonna get ugly.
What are they waiting for?
I know it. Like there's something there, because in all of the other battles, like. He's gonna come in now.
Yeah, he's waiting for you to get to the bridge so he can kind of pincer move with those guys below.
He has what, 6? Only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he can hit at this point. So he's that's what he's been trying to do. He's been trying to time it so that this guy is also 5 right now. 4, 5. So he's not able to get in there yet. Yeah, they're gonna try to do some kind of pincer move. Can we? No. I might actually wait then.
You could throw Chester out there as a meat shield.
Yeah.
Because he'll draw their attack.
Yeah. I might wait and just see if these guys and the guys down at the bottom are going to try to rush in. Because I can see it coming together where once I cross a certain point, those guys on the right are all going to charge in. The guys at the front are going to charge in. Oh, I could hit him, but he's going to really mess up Slade.
I wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be okay, but
if
the mist thing also attacks Slade, then he's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to see if I can draw out a couple of these guys. Actually gonna pull back a little bit.
What kind of spells does that mage have?
I should check.
Just Blaze 2?
No, I think he's... Yeah, I guess just Blaze 2. I mean, that's...
Okay.
That's not great.
But it's not the end of the world either. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if any of these guys wanna... They're just inching forward.
They are playing very cautiously.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is gonna be so ugly. All right, we're definitely going to the right, and we're going to try to take out those guys this time.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do this. They both just got turns. You could take them both out.
Yeah, May's still packing a punch, too.
Mm-hmm. Can he do it? Can he pull it off?
I don't think so. I don't think he's able to hit that hard. We need to get him a few more levels as quickly as possible. Just wait there, Kiwi. Oh, damn. Oh, no, I can... Alright. This might be a little risky, but I think I can at least get the zombie with this. He did a lot of damage to the evil cloud, too.
The evil cloud's just like, don't take up smoking. This is what will happen to you.
Well, he's an evil cloud, though, so shouldn't he be, like, encouraging smoking?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Come on, kids. Try
it's
it out.
Great. You look so cool. You want to be cool, don't you?
Bowie. Can't reach.
I'm just going to charge out into the midst of these guys with the hero.
The number of times I have done that and regretted it in these games.
Oh, yeah. And it's like immediate, too.
And you're always like, he'll be fine. And then he's not.
Yeah. I definitely... oh, wow. Chester's really racking the experience up. I think Jaha's in range of these people, but I might actually just leave him here and let him take it. Because I want to try to get these archers to get a little bit closer. Because if I can get rid of the two of them... Ugh, this is a bad scene. Maybe that would have been a good reason to send some people off to the right, so I could have like looped around to the back and wiped out this group.
Yeah, I think you made a good call. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him here to draw out the archers. Okay.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Yeah. Geralt might take a hit from the other archer, but he should be okay. No, that guy's coming in. How close is Slade to... Yeah, I'm gonna have him go off to the side here.
Wow. Dang. What is? Oh, has he got the power ring? No.
No. I don't.
Dude,
does
he's
he
hitting it at 20 with a. That's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, he's taking a shot at Geralt. Geralt?
Yeah, Gerhard.
Yeah. Took a little bit of a pummeling there. Now here he comes. They're all crowding in now. I need to just like really efficiently start killing these guys.
They're so non-aggressive though right now. They're like in the when I last played, they were all like coming right up to you, which was really annoying.
Because you were playing on like a higher.
I was playing on super, yeah. and they're super aggressive.
Let's see. This will heal up Geralt. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if I've ever gotten through this battle without at least one person going down. Ah, crap. Well, he's probably gonna punch him though. Wow.
Dang. Okay.
All right. Well. Damn. How close?
All right. I mean, it's either that monk or the wizard that's the boss. So, I don't know. You know, if all else fails, you could just go for one of them.
Yeah, we need to.
I mean, you probably want to kill the monk anyway because he's going to start healing.
Yeah.
Everybody else, which is annoying.
Yeah, we want to get rid of this guy quickly, and we could really use Slade packing a punch, but he's definitely going down if he doesn't back off. How close is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh shoot, Sarah's in range. You know, I might.
Does he have a healing seed or medical herb?
He has something on him. He can probably heal himself. Oh, he does have the power ring. That's why he's hitting so hard.
Okay.
He can heal himself up a little bit, but then he's still in the way. Like I need to get him out of the way so that the other people can attack the monk. I didn't even check the shop if they have like the better healing item now.
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
There you go.
That's
healing
useful.
seeds and healing drops are available, but healing drops are pretty expensive. And you don't really need them at this point.
Poor Geralt takes another arrow. Oh, that did a lot less damage. Well, it did the same amount of damage, but it was a critical.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! Here
Interesting.
it comes.
Bam. Oh, not too bad though. These
Right.
hobgoblins are getting a little weak.
Yeah. We got to get Kazan in here to start throwing around some of those second level fire spells. All right. As we discussed, it's always a terrible idea to tank with the hero, but I also don't want Jaha to get totally swarmed.
Right.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit. All All right. Let's see. Yeah, the hobgoblins are pretty weak, so let's start taking out that. If we can get that zombie.
The greater threat.
Yeah. Yeah, here's where the battle just turns into a giant mess. Ugh. You know what, Kiwi
is
just sit
pointless.
This one out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Can we... Oh, we can't attack on the house. All right, I can at least start...
I feel like the archer is more of a threat than the hobgoblin, but maybe not.
Was I able to hit the archer, though?
You could have, yeah.
I didn't even see.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Let's see. Who...
Bowie needs a heal.
But isn't Geralt, like... You know...
I'm just paranoid. I would always heal Bowie.
Because Geralt definitely can't take another... All right, here we go. Can we... Oh, damn it. He's too far back. I don't think he's got enough range. What if we go over here?
Not quite.
Damn it.
Nope.
It stinks that you can't just target the blank space.
Yeah, right, because you can do that in, like, tactics, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn it.
I mean, I kind of think it's a good call because the mages are strong enough anyway.
Yeah.
That if you could target blank spaces, they would just kind of dominate.
We can finally use up all those wasted space medical herbs that have just been sitting in my inventory. All right, we really need to... He should be able to kill him at least.
Nice.
All right, can we... I don't want Slade to tank, but I also don't want Geralt to get killed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to avoid. Well, it could have been worse.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. And hopefully Bowie can take out this guy. Perfect.
Nice one. Okay.
Oh, I was hoping he'd get a level up from that, but... C'est la vie. Alright, now Chester... That was good, because that allowed us to, like, punch through a little bit. So now we can start trying to get,
I think you got the upper hand here.
Yeah, this is going to hurt Peter quite a bit. Yeah. I was expecting it to be worse. Poor Jaha needs a heal pretty bad.
Yeah, well... just have... He's fine. He's a warrior.
Yeah.
He can press on.
He'll survive.
Yeah.
How's May doing?
May the Ringer.
Yeah.
I guess it's Ranger.
I do want all the experience from these guys, but I also want to take this guy out.
Yeah, no, what is there, 3 other guys left?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he has ridiculously high defense. Uh-oh. Oh, that was stupid of him. He probably could have killed May.
I mean, the one... Yeah, the mage is the main threat right now.
Right.
You could probably take them all out without much damage to your team.
Yeah. How's this guy doing? Peter might be able to get... Oh, come on. That's so annoying. Oh, nice. Oh.
Yay.
It still wasn't enough to get him, though.
Yeah, not quite.
Ugh. All right.
Oh, there you go. You got...
Here.
Is that the end of the mage there?
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
He's probably got slightly higher magic defense than some of the other guys, so... There's a good chunk of damage.
Nice, level up.
Yep. All right, now we need to heal Jaha. Yeah, he's definitely the one that's hurting the most. Oh, nice.
Wow.
She's been gaining most of her levels just based off of healing, which is kind of surprising. Right,
as long as you heal like consistently, you gain levels quick.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. I was hoping he'd get him.
He's
kind of... He's just stuck.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to do... I don't want to do anything where... I don't want to put him within... If he goes here, then all three of them are going to get fireballed.
Yeah, just move him back.
Yeah. I did want him to get a little bit more experience. Oh, nice.
That's the end of the battle if you attack that mage.
Probably. But I do want to clean...
I mean, you're missing out on what? Like at max 100 experience points?
Yeah. Might as well just write. We're like way over what I usually want these episodes to be. So I forgot how long this battle is.
This is a long one, yeah, but success.
Yeah. Are you okay, Luke? Luke.
Squawk? He knocked me senseless.
Oh, God. He's a lot less dignified if he sounds like that.
Like Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, yeah, he sounds
Nobody
like...
in Bedou can fight like that. That'd be horrifying. That'd be horrifying if they were like... if they thought he spoke like in a warrior's voice and then started speaking like Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's one of those reasons why I don't like when they do remakes of older games and they add in speech, because it never sounds
Oh no,
right.
I know. I honestly don't like voice acting in modern games either. I prefer text-based stuff.
Yeah.
I told you I'm playing Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, yeah.
So many cutscenes and just can't deal with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get a raft next episode. I think we definitely want to end this one because it's been going like 50% longer than they usually do. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well done. Well fought battle. We've got Geralt. We've got Peter on our team. We've got Luke, who hasn't quite joined yet, but he seems like he's about to.
Yeah. 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 We're rapidly approaching our like full 12-person quota. So that'll be good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. I hope this hasn't been too long and you've enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, I've been Mike.
And I've been Mark.
And we will see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.